Alright people, so today we're really in Jack Rose style Traveler cause we're finally watching the very last previews which came out Monday, and now today we got the game. I have the game here, sort of like it's only updated to the new one, but I don't have the songs unlocked. But we have the maps in the game. I saw some, the only ones that were already announced. I didn't see anything that came on Monday. So yeah, we're finally watching the last previews. And on Sunday, like the night before the previews came, something funny and bad happens. So I was on my phone and then I received a YouTube notification from a channel I was subscribed, which one does fanmates, mashups, and it was a really pink background. I thought it was like Tusa, the Tusa background with a different coach created by them, and I clicked on it to see it, and then right at the beginning with that coach at the background, he already seems like too good to be fan-made. But then we had another scene with the other characters too, and it, like at that moment I knew it had to be real. And of course some people already got the game at the beginning of the week. However, that one, so we were getting gameplays already, but that one song, that one map was not announced yet. So honestly, I consider a leak. I don't think they should have had uploaded it. I actually don't know if we had this map and other ones that came on Monday in the game for the people who already had it, because that would give the surprise away. So I will consider a leak, okay? And it was One Last Time by Ariana Grande, and yeah. So I also saw on Twitter just the name, like I got notifications off. Every time I go on Twitter, I go immediately to my profile and then do my posts. I don't scroll, I don't see anything. But under my own post, I saw a recommendation of another post, and it was saying like One Last Time and We Can't Be Friends, I think. Like the list of the maps that were announced. So seems like we have another Ariana Grande song. Like what? It's the third one. I think we can be friends is from her too. Let's see. And other than that, that's it. So we can go now and discover. So yeah. So let's go. Okay. So let's try what we did in other weeks. So I stare at the thumbnail without reading the name. Um, okay, same sort of cyberpunk, modern. I don't think it's nice ones, leather and leather. So Okay, I'm so happy I didn't get like the a spoiler for this. The Boy's Mine, like that's the song of the year for me. Like it's the one I'm obsessed with. You know, when we got Yes and I was like, okay, of course it has to be this one. Um, but The Boy's Mine too. Like it came as well. Like literally, I'm obsessed with the song. It was the song of the year for me. The one it made me create playlists trying to dive in this kind of instrumental and vibe. Okay, so uh that's good. That's good. We got something. Okay, so I guess We Can Be Friends is not a Ari song. So we got The Boy's Mine, Yes um, and One Last Time. So three songs from the same artist in the same game. Honestly, I don't know how to feel about that. Maybe like of course all the songs are good, and the maps might be too. And it's a really famous singer with a lot of fans that deserves to be in the game, and she's been in the game for a lot of time. Like there's no complaint about having Auri in the game, but just if it's her or anyone else, just the fact to have three songs of the same artist in the game sort of feels like too much for me. Like it makes it have less variety of genre, and I don't know, like it could be adding other authors, so other fandoms, get songs to play. But we got the Buzz Mine, which I was not sure you're getting it. Like Yes and is the song of the album, sure. So of course, One Last Time is a older song, and I like having songs from that time. But in a game that already has Yes and, I will have waited for another game. The Boy's Mine, if we were getting it, if I was sure you were getting it, I actually also think that it would be for another game. But it's here already, so that's a surprise. But I don't know how to feel about having this song with this kind of concept. Like, I don't know. Because honestly, there's a whole sort of Catwoman thing to it, and since last year I'm going my nails and I'm gonna do Catwoman for Halloween this year. I'm obsessed with the new Batman movie, with the new Catwoman. Like it's one of my favorite characters ever. So honestly, having a map with this song and a coach dressed in that style with the city, the moon, like that would be a gift for me. Like not only the song, but with that concept. But it's really mm, like it looks like a map I enjoy, but for this song, it's the song of the year, my favorite of the year. I'm obsessed with it. I could not want in the game even more, and I like the concepts. But those two things together, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, wait. Okay, so I thought you'll be on the map of the after party coach, but it's the VR trailer. Like, kind of weird that they uploaded it. Wait, that's actually from 3 hours ago, not from Monday. Okay. So it was like another surprise preview. Maybe not now song. Gameplay trailer. Okay, so that's the coach. One that. What? Extreme version. Okay, so would it be 3 songs and 4 maps for Ari this year? Or the 3 songs I heard people saying about um is like 2 versions of Honest Time. I mean one no, but it's going to be 4 maps for art anyway. 2 versions of One Last Time, The Boy's Mind, and Yes and. So yes, it's just a version of the game, but a version is a map in the number of maps, so it's also taking the place of something else. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. Like yeah, I listen to Ari a lot and it's a really popular singer. It makes sense to have a lot of songs of her in the game, but like I was saying, like doesn't matter the artist, 3 from the same one. Like I was happy to get 2 Doja Cat songs, and also we have 2 versions of Painted Town Red, so technically it's 3 maps for Doja, but it's one extreme or normal for one song, and then one song that she is a featured artist. It's not a song from her necessarily. Um, so yeah, but I guess as long as our maps are good, that's what matters. But still, I do have divided those into different games. Okay, what is that? We can't be friends. Huh? Okay, so it's 5 maps from her. What? Okay, I was thinking it up to now, especially because all the songs are songs I know and the maps seem good. I'm still like unsure about the concept of the Bird's Mind, but one last time I saw the beginning of it in the leak and it's amazing. Okay, it's amazing. Okay, and the song is really great too. Yes, and it's not really for me. Like I don't hate the song, but I don't really generally like it too, and the concept of the museum is nice, but the color scheme, like all the white with a few colors, sort of like radioactive, like kind of like that. So it's the song of the year, sure. One of them together with Espresso, sure. But it's the one I'm like, okay, it's the hit for the game and for the fans, but it's not really for me. I'm happy for it, logically speaking, but for me, it has grown me. Actually, I was really into it. The chord is really smooth. Like at first, I was really feeling it. Like I was going to do a whole stream to practice it. So I feel like it's gonna grow me. But one last time, because of the song and the concept, I'm bored already. The boy's mine. I'm like I can't. It's so hard for me to say that I'm unsure about the boy's mind because it's the song of the year for me. But yeah, so yeah, we have a lot of songs from the same artist in the game. I don't think that has ever happened before. But now we can be friends as well. Like it's the 5th map from for the same singer in the same game. And personally speaking to like I don't know the song. Well, I must know it, but I don't remember it. And I don't think I'm reading for the concept I'm seeing on my screen right now. So I consider this one this necessary for this year, for my personal taste. Like I'd be happy with one last time. The boy's mine with a good concept, and yes, and um, for no anyone who made the song, the song, one of the most popular songs of the year. Um, I could really enjoy it, I guess. If let's see the full map, um, as soon as I got the game. Um, but I was a fan of it. But yeah, so another one, like really, we could have divided out of those. I saw as well that there's a banner on the game now with the actual photo of Ariana, not only a coach. I'm so curious. I actually think they could maybe do something like Disney Plus, or they have the banners and they go like from the left to the right, like you can swap there, and they could have different banners, and they could start adding these artist banners, like maybe even with the coaches if they're not allowed to use the photo of the artist for some reason. So you could have like the coach for lunch and something really like, oh, the Billie Eilish collection. I feel like they could do that. Huh? No way, you're hearing me. There's no breakup record fine because I'm bored. I'm getting bored of these songs. The game is only the same thing over and over. Okay, I'm gonna say now, I don't think that's good for Just Dance. Like, it's interesting to see that they really did a big partnership with an artist, adding her forward to the game, having a whole playlist for this year. I thought it was like songs that are in plus, from older years. Like, I like this concept. It's really purple, yeah, sure. But having so many, like, is this batch? Of course, okay, I get it now, because Instagram, they say, oh, it's not over yet. We got more things coming to Monday, on Monday, and they had, yeah, at the end. And everyone already thought, okay, are we getting something else from Ari? Because, well, we were not. Is a whole batch just for Ari? Okay, what comes next? Okay, that's the classic version for Honest Time. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. That's it. Okay, so this week I was in a rush to film a video, in this Jack Rose style. That is going to be the review of the Just Dance 2024 story mode. Like what I thought about each map. Like I could have done that anytime during the year, but there's always videos that I feel like I have to make now, and I always like delayed this one video. So I started uploading it like some days before this last batch, because I thought it could be the lore maps. Like, okay, so really close to the game, we're gonna um, announce the lore maps. But it's a whole area thing on the playlist. Like, what about the lore? Are we not getting a continuity of the lore? I saw some people saying they could get a break, because it's the anniversary of 15 years. So, are we just staying on the cliffhanger? Like, all these number maps for Ari could be the entire playlist for the story mode. Honestly, I feel like this year, instead of having like 6, 7, I don't know how many we had for 23 and 24, we could have like 3, maybe Jack, or no, anyone uniting, deciding to go for the battle, and then the second map being in the battle, and then the third one being like the power, like, yes, things are good now. Like, really, you could have 2, 3 maps for finishing the lore, and yeah. So yeah, today it's not just a matter of analyzing the maps, but just reflecting about how you're getting, how many songs of the same authors in the game. Where is Ari, like the coach Ari, like this girl from Guan and Vampire? I don't think she is in any of these maps. And not even Grace, which is a character from a Ari song. Because maybe if we had a Grace map again, we could see Ari somewhere, but she's on the main cover, and I don't know, I felt like she was going to be important. So I don't know. Well, I feel like it's a really questionable decision, but it's all we have, and let's see the maps. Like really, these maps could be amazing. Like take out these singers that have many songs in the game: Katy Perry, Ari, Lady Gaga. I feel like most of their maps are really amazing. I love them, but if we had them throughout the history of the game, not all at once like this. I really love most of Lady Gaga maps. They really talk to me. I feel like they're amazing. But if you got all of them, not all of them, of course, but a lot of them in the same year like this, I would also be like, really? It could be my favorite artist, it could be my favorite band, it could be my favorite whatever. I don't think that's good for Just Dance at all. Like, I feel like they have to divide the songs in the game. So I don't know, and I'm kind of hoping like, okay, it's something new for Just Dance, a partnership this big. And usually when they start doing something like, okay, we are getting songs with community members now, and music packs and other things they start to bring every year, or just new options, like we encourage them to keep going. But for this is something new that I don't encourage them to keep going with. Really, like, doesn't matter how good the maps are, how good the songs are, the chorals, the singer. Like, it's not about that. It's just about that we have a limited number of songs, maps, and you should have variety. You should add as many genres and authors as possible. And I was really just giving compliments to them in this matter, because I feel like this game is really full. What I was feeling like was full of variety of genres. We have rock, we have pop, we have a lot of nice ones singers. We have a lot of funny maps. We have maps that are more childish. We have darker maps. I know I was really feeling like this game was going to be, it's going to be really fun with a lot of variety. Like, I was really feeling it, like, every week. Okay, this game is so full of variety of genre and style of chorals, and style of maps. Like, is there funny map, is there a dark map, what's the concept of the map. But now they just throw many songs of the same authors. And I don't know if you don't like that kind of a song or that kind of choral, or no, I don't know, it just really takes place of adding more variety. So Okay, let's just try. And also something upset me is that I'm afraid the boy's mind is going to be a disappointment for me. I remember like Dina in 2022 with Swakara because she wanted this song a lot. For years actually, like I was now waiting for years for this. I thought I would if we were getting it, but we got it and already. Um, but this cyberpunk concept, yeah. Do we start with that or let's see it one last time because I'm familiar with it already, like just the beginning of it, but extreme version. Okay, so both. That's the extreme. Okay, so I really like the concept of the map. I really be happy with this map as its own thing. Like forgetting a bit how this whole thing of adding so many songs from her. Just the map as its own thing. I really like to have in the game because I really like, it's really cute, really cupid vibes, and I love that so much. Like it really talks to me. It reminds me a little bit like a mixture of Love You Like a Love Song and Tusa. And I feel like she's the coach from Pack Free that is missing the coach from uh, the throw song Never Gonna Give You Up, which is a iconic song and map and coach. So I have to bring it back. So really, I'm all here for it for this map. I feel like we really could have Yes and as the current popular song, the song of the year, and one last time as the older gem. Let's say like yeah, we got back. We're still adding songs that we didn't have from the era. And okay, that's it. I'll be so happy with those two maps. Like this one really talks to me more than Yes and, but I'm happy for Yes and, like more logically speaking. It's good for the game and everyone who loves it. Uh, so yeah, okay. But then I feel like we did not need two versions for this. I feel like this choreo, which is supposed to be the extreme, could be the classic choreo, like a medium classic choreo. We didn't need a easier choreo for this. Um, Not only I think we didn't need it because of the level of this extreme. I feel like it looks more medium. Like yeah, we might have harder parts, but they could have had this concept with a medium choreo and yeah. Um, but we got two maps for the same song and plenty of more Ari songs. So let's see the normal, which I think it's the one they are playable. I can't actually say even it's not in the preview because the game is out, so we know, like people know. I don't. I was avoiding. I did not see any from map already. So okay, so that's the one that are playable. So it starts with this coach and then oh, we're seeing many people. Okay, so that's where they are. Okay, is she like really a cupid helping these people? Okay, oh, it's Christmas. Okay, that shit. She's not playable. It's like Cygnus. It shows up, so like it's. She really looks like the main character of the game. The way she's on the cover, but she just does a appearance there, or maybe throughout the map, you change and it's already being the playable one with Grace being in the background. Okay, so I'm actually surprised with this one. I'm actually curious to see how both versions play out, like the entire gameplay, because right now they look really similar concepts, and I'm confused like which one is it. This one the only one we're singing playable, and Extreme is. But okay, it's a really good surprise. Really, I'll be really happy about this in every way possible, like the concept, many songs. I try to ignore that. And okay, the maps. Okay, I like the song "Break Up with Your Girlfriend," and I'm liking this concept like purple, dark. So I think I would actually be happy with this one as well. Just like what's bothering me, like I said already a lot of times. Let's see. Okay, I like that shade of green with purple. I'm not sure how to feel about this choreo. Like I don't know if I enjoy doing it, but I like the song and the concept of the map. A lot of people are saying that we're getting almost all maps are being really colorful this year, even the ones that shouldn't be it. Um, so I'm how here for it for a purple dark map. Like I said, I'll still see how I feel about the choreo. Um, I don't feel like I love it as much as I love Honest Time, because I feel like it was so creative and full of things and so lovely, literally. This one, I feel like isn't necessary to have in the game, especially this year with the amount of our songs. Um, like it's interesting, but it feels really simple because with Honest Time, you see so many things already. Like okay, that map brings so much. This feels interesting, but in a really simple way. Like I have to wait to see what this map brings, what's the lore of this coach, cause nice, okay. The the visuals are really nice for me, but I still have to see about the choreo. And I don't know, I feel like we've had so many, almost all the maps are so surprising, full of things to bring. This one, I don't know, maybe some people are gonna be happy to have a more simple map, but considering I'm already bothered, bored, yeah, okay, um, about the fact, this thing of having this big partnership and bring so many songs from the same artist. Um, I feel like consider this feels simple, it just feels even more unnecessary. But I feel like I have to just consider this a lot of maps that we happen to be getting at the same time, but we could have been getting it throughout different games. Like if you start playing Distance right now, you're gonna have so many songs from the same artists, and that's no problem at all. So I just have to forget the fact that we're getting this all at once for the same game, and I have to pretend okay, it's just a bunch of songs from the same artist, like we have for many artists. Just forget the fact that it's for the same game. Okay. Like I feel more interested in this visual, these concepts, than this boys' mind one. Even though I like cyberpunk things, like I was saying, I don't think this song with this concept is a good match. So I'm scared, like I'm already bothered, and I'm scared to learn like my favorite song of the year. Please don't ruin the song for me. Okay, with the robot style. I don't enjoy the squad either. Like a lot of moves there. Okay, so could you just not have a extreme for one last time and have two versions for this instead? Like a interesting concept, but the fact that we're getting this instead of a map that I don't know fits Ari better. Like it's an interesting concept for a Ari on a map. Um, like the song doesn't have this concept of robot or anything. Like honestly, um, if I saw this map, and if we didn't have the song already, I could say it could be maybe Intrus 3 Baby from the one we already have in Just Dance 2.1 Unlimited, because it has this robot thing. But we are having the game, it's a RE map. So I like to see them creating new concepts for the maps, not only copying, let's say, or whatever it's in the video clip. But this is really totally different. Like I'm really feeling like Dina felt in Suakara because I wanted a woman coach with a lot of sass, and I got a male choreo that doesn't really make sense for the song, at least in my vision of it, what I would have already expected. Like I don't hate this on its own. I really like this map if it was another song. But like I was saying, it's an interesting thing to mix this concept of this song. But I really wish they had done a classic version that was inspired by the clip. Like really, I love K1 vibes. I love maps with a moon at the background. I love city maps, and I am obsessed with this song. So if you had all of those four things in this map, I would just but you giving me this instead, so I don't even know if I'm gonna play this on like casually, like I'll play it to try it of course and see the format, but um if it was an electronic song, something, I would really be here for it, but you did this for my favorite song that it's not really a song that I would use for this concept. If you had two versions, of course, okay, do whatever you want, but having this as the classic. And she did a single for it with a lot of versions too, like even the acapella, the instrumental. Um, uh, like if it was a less known song, something that they would think would have less people going for, okay, but personally wise, it's a song I'm obsessed with, and also it has a whole single for it with many versions. Um, so I feel like the song is important and treated as important from by Ari because she did a single for it. Um, so I don't think it's a song that deserves to just do a concept that it's not something that really represents the song. like the original concept of it. So really, like I in love with the concept of Honest Time, like totally. But I think we could just have the classic version. Okay, I do 2 versions for this. Like really, this is the case that you're obsessed with the song and it comes, but then something that goes to the complete opposite direction of what you wanted. So, personally speaking, I guess I would rather not even have the song if it is like this, because it upsets me. Just have another song, do something else, I don't know. But, logically speaking, I feel like some people are gonna appreciate this map as it is. So, yeah, okay. Okay, and we have another one. We can't be friends. Let's see if I like the song. Do we know the coach? Did we see this coach in the in the um in the anniversary art they posted? She looks familiar, especially those drawings. Okay, so I'm losing my cape. So I feel like this looks more interesting than Break Up With Your Girlfriend, even though I like that song more. But the concept of it is still considering we have Yes and One Last Time, which I think are the ones I really feel like have the space in the game. Like, okay, this makes sense to have in this game together one last time. One version of it maybe, or maybe two if you didn't have so many other songs already. And Yes and sure. So considering we have those two, which are the ones I'm really approving, like yes, add that to the game, to the same game even. But then we see this and Break Up With Your Girlfriend and The Boy's Mine. I feel like my opinion about it for The Boy's Mine. It's not only another Ari song, but with that concept, for me, it didn't even have to be the game. It's just like it's hard for me to say this about this song of the year for me. Like literally, I'm obsessed with it. I created a whole playlist for it. I've listened to that style now because of it. And the concept of it too, like I'm on my Spotify and I'm seeing like the canvas being heard in this Catwoman style in the city, the moon. So I'm obsessed about everything about it. But then it comes to this dance and it's like that, and I'm like, for me, like I was saying, if it was that concept, no even added to the game, at least for me. And especially now that we already have so many other songs, this one also feels kind of necessary considering we already have SN in One Last Time. Like it's nice, but I didn't need it in this game. You could have waited for another one. So I like this one and Break Up With Your Girlfriend, but I have waited to add these two in plus maybe, or next game maybe one in plus and one in the next game. The Boys of Mine, I don't know what to do with it. Like I know other people are gonna like it, and I feel like I can like the map because I actually like I was saying, I really like this concept of cyberpunk robot. Like I love Indus Baby, like some of my favorite maps ever. it's just a combination of that song with the amazing concept from the video clip together with that concept that has nothing to do with it. So yeah. Yes, that's what I have to say. And speaking more of personal talk too, there are other songs that I really love, like absolutely, like I'm so freaking love the songs. Like I grew up listening to her, and I still listen to her by this day. But there are also songs that are not really my vibe. I feel like she has a really specific vibe, like really girly and I don't know, mainstream pop. And this is the kind of song that I'm not interested in. It. I like the attitude with Berkeley Girlfriend. The Boys of Mine, I don't even need to say. I really like NASA or NASA, if you want to say it like that. Um, and her iconic songs from like 2010s, like One Last Time, Break Free, even though nowadays I don't listen to it anymore. I love it back then, but nowadays I don't listen to it anymore. So I love some of her songs. I'm just not interested in it, and I feel like this song is the case. Like if it was just on Plus or a song in another game, like okay, you have the song, sure. Uh, I'm not gonna be crazy about every song in every game, like that doesn't exist. But I don't know. It's like I said, I don't like this idea of having so many songs from the same authors. Um, and then some of them are songs that I'm not even crazy about, like I don't even care about the song per se. So if it was One Last Time, maybe if it was only songs I'm crazy about, I'll be happy and like bothered at the same time, but happy. But the fact that we have some songs that personally for me, I'm not interested in it, it just makes it feel even more unnecessary for me. Um, but like I said, I don't expect to all songs in the game these songs I'm crazy about. So just that. Well, that's it. That's it. And okay, yeah, that's it now. Yep. So we have 1 hour of stream. And that was it. I was saying it so many times. So I was waiting for lore, but you got so many. Um, okay. Let's cover the full game later. We have things to actually be excited about. I'm crazy about in so many maps. Seriously, I was loving this game, like every this season about this game until now. But this last batch, like we don't have at least announced lore maps for the community of the store. I'm not a fan of being left in a cliffhanger. I'm not a fan of having I don't know how many songs from the same authors. So this was definitely a last batch of a choice. I don't agree if you change the lore maps for this. Okay, but we have had some unannounced maps some in a lot of years. So who knows, we get like 1, 2, 3 maps to finish the story. No, even for Rasputin and the Bride, some people say like, yeah, finally we'll have payphone to finish the story. I actually don't know if it's gonna finish the story, because while we saw in the preview, I have this strong theory that it is a what if, like what could have been imagination of Rasputin, maybe the bride too, but especially Rasputin. And maybe at the end they meet, but maybe not. Maybe the entire map is just the wow, what could have been, and then in another map they meet and the story finished. I don't know. But yeah, we have Super Cycle in 1 year. I am amused in the next one. In the next one, Payphone, which might be the end of the story. And yeah, 3 years in a row. That's it. Like I don't know why it's finally like we're getting every year in a way that makes a lot of sense. One map for the bride, one map for the Rasputin, and possibly one final for their meetup. Like that. So I feel like that makes a lot of sense. It's not like they had a break from the story for a year or two, and then now finally, like no, it was every year one episode of the story. I feel like that went by really fast, and it made a lot of sense. It was what I was expecting. I was not expecting this entire story in 1 year. No, I really like how they did one episode, let's say, every year. But now, leaving the main story of the game in a cliffhanger, I'm not a fan of that. Like, okay, we have 1 more year to, like, I'm sure they're not gonna finish the story like this, right? Especially Jack seeing it, like, it really made it seem like Jack was going to call for help. I don't think they will finish the story like this. I feel like if we don't get lore this year, of course every map has lore, but I mean the main lore story, I feel like it's going to be a break because of the anniversary, maybe, I don't know. But I really feel like they just changed this for this audio playlist, and I hope they don't keep going for that like every do ARI, like you giving me. Hold on. Okay. 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 Hold on. I also have fan-made CDs from songs that are not in albums, so I can buy them officially, and a song of a CD with the acoustic songs. And I'm missing something, I think, or no. But yeah, you could. What am I doing? I'm a mess right now. So I think no, I just wanna say here, the Arctic Monkeys is my favorite band, and I actually would love to make a fan made of them, which is probably going to be Arabella. But yeah, is everything here? Am I missing something? I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted a little proof that it's my favorite band and I'm obsessed with them. And for a individual singer, Billie Eilish, sure. But I would not like to have the song of the year launch like we got the song of the year Gasend, and then a whole bunch of her music. Like I could personally like it, but I would be like, man, I love this, but I don't think it's good for the game, like logically speaking, or for people that don't enjoy her music. So I'd be personally happy, but I do not think it was a good idea. So yeah, or if we spend the whole 15 years, first 15 years of Just Dance, and then in 2015, 2015, no, 2025, we got like 7 songs from Arctic Monkeys, like let's add the most famous ones. I really wouldn't know how to feel. I would feel like it was the anniversary or justness, but I was the one being gifts. But I would also question that choice. So okay, with that said, I think I'll finish here. I don't have time to edit this, I'll just upload it to YouTube as it is. And yeah, we have a whole game to discover now. Let's go. So subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Subscribe to see if I already have 2025 gameplays or anything. But I already have many business things from the past. So follow me for more business stuff, or here my Twitch account for more streams. Maybe you get to see them, some of them live. So yeah, my Twitch account. So with that, wow, bye. I have a whole game to discover.